Alright guys, we're here. We're going to make cabbage roll casserole. What I've got here in the pan is I have some 2 pounds of ground turkey, 1 medium onion. I know on the website it says 1 pound. I make for more people, so you can adjust the poundage of meat. I put some Italian seasonings in here also, which I will do again once we get the meat cooked. This is all going to go on the stove and it's going to cook. It doesn't have to cook thoroughly, but we're just going to brown it, saute it till the onions are good and translucent. What you'll need is listed on my website. I have the 2 cans of tomato soup. I have the instant brown rice, whole grain, and I have the head of cabbage. So we're going to take this on over here to the stove. We're going to put it on medium heat. While this is cooking, we also have the oven preheating at 350. You're going to get a glass casserole dish, at least that's what I use, whatever you use for your casseroles. And you're going to spray it with Pam or something similar to it. I use canola spray. So we're going to cook all this, and as the stages go and I start adding things to it to get ready to put it in the oven, I will talk to you more. I've got to start cutting and cubing the cabbage up so that it will be ready to put on the bottom of the pan. So how the layer is going to go, it's going to go the cabbage on the bottom, the meat and the onions on top of that, and then we're going to put the tomatoes together. I'm also going to use a can of crushed tomatoes to go in my tomato soup, and I will get back. Okay, as you can see, we've cut up our cabbage. I have put the soup, as you see on the directions, you have to mix it with 1.5 cans of water. I cut back on the water a little bit and put some diced tomatoes in there. Over here we have our instant brown rice. The recipe that I have on here only serves 8, going for more servings than that, so I upped mine to 2 cups. So if you'll follow me, we're going to add the 2 cups to the meat. And mix it in. Now, you're not going to cook this. You're just mixing it in. And after we get this all mixed in here, we're going to come back over. Alright. I'm going to switch to a spoon. Give me just a second. Alright. And we're going to spoon this mixture at the top of the cabbage. Now what I've noticed from this is that you might have to come back after the cabbage is cooked down some more and put some more tomato sauce on it. But, you know, just look at it while it's in the oven. So we're going to take this and we're going to scoop it over here. We want to cover all the rice, or not rice, all the cabbage. Now, the soup, you can leave it with just the soup and not the diced tomatoes. I happen to like the diced tomatoes in it, so let's get this last little bit in here. Back over the top of this. Let's move it around. Never seems like I ever have a big enough casserole dish. But we'll see. We'll do the best we can here. Alright. We're going to kind of push it down. Alright. In our tomatoes, I've added some Italian seasoning. It doesn't say anything about that, but everything's good with Italian seasoning. We're going to put the tomato mixture on it. We're going to try to cover it as best we can. It'll get around more. If you find that maybe you need some more tomato, just add another thing of crushed tomatoes. But as it cooks and that cabbage condenses down at the bottom, it'll eventually cover everything. I try to cover everything ahead of time, but it doesn't always work out that way. Alright, now we're ready for the oven. Take this over. We've got our preheated oven. We're going to put it in. Set the timer. I'm going to check it after 60 minutes.